ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls. Welcome back to our channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and hit the like button. It helps our channel to grow. Spread the news. Spread Inspirational Minutes with David when you get it on. And hit the like button, hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button. Happy holidays. That's how I call it. Holla, H-O-L-L-A, days, D-A-Z-E. Happy holidays. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Oh, we have a lot going on. You know, one thing I have realized watching fake news and tell live vision when I hear about it, even, you know, your smart devices and smart tablets, you get a lot of fake information on that too. Oh, don't think it don't happen. Oh yeah, it happens on there too. But here's the deal. You know, they're keeping us distracted. So they're keeping us distracted with all types of news. We had the cow last week, Rittenhouse, and now today, I was on my feed today, New York Times, you know, newspaper was talking about, they had an article, what we know about the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery, the boy that was running and was chased by some white residents in South Georgia neighborhood. He was gunned down, and they found all three suspects, all three defendants were found guilty and face up to life in prison for the state crimes. So I don't know. We don't know if it's a distraction or we don't know, what the people are trying to do. You know, when they're not, when they're not talking about this, when this kind of winds down, they have to add more distractions to keep you distracted. Now they talking about over the Thanksgiving holiday. It's not Thanksgiving, I call it Thanksgiving. And people who are aware, they know why I call it Thanksgiving. But they talking about now, they really want you, well, no, I take that back. They want you to visit your friends and your family. They want you to visit them so you can all acquire. Yeah, so it can force you to, So, they was talking about the numbers will go up again. They waited on another big holidays, D-A-Z-E, to put that out that some things will happen when you go see your family. So they put out what they want to put out to keep us distracted, to keep us. They really want another, for us to do some riding or something. They want us to be departed. They want us to be at each other's throats. They want us to be enemies. They want us to be divided. We have to be bigger than that. We have to be bigger than that because, remember, this video is properly titled, You are the earth. I go on and ramble about what they doing. Let's talk about how to evolve, how to be a critical thinker, how to go into that mode. Hey, I do have some news. I just finished my manuscript on my new book. It is it's exciting, and some of the stuff I'm talking about in this video right here. Our Inspirational Minutes with David is some excerpts from the book, a little bit. I can't give it all. I'm going to give you the title of the book soon, okay? But it's over. And I started another new endeavor as well. So some things I'm doing on the backside of things to keep evolving, because that's what it's all about. You are the earth. There are four laws of life. The first one says, the person who comes into our life is the right person. That is, no one comes into our lives by chance or by happenstance. All the people around us who interact with us are there for something, to make us learn and move forward in each experience. The second law says, what happened is only that could have happened. What happened should have happened. Nothing but nothing. Absolutely nothing happens to us in our lives by happenstance. It happened because it's supposed to have happened. Not even the smallest detail. Right on down to the smallest detail, it was going to happen. There's no such thing as if I would done such and such, or if I would just follow my first mind, or if I would have done another thing. No, there's no such thing as that. No such thing. What happened was the only thing that could have happened, and it had to happen. And being in that way so we can learn a lesson and move on from it. You see, each and every situation that happens to us in our lives is perfect. I know. I said the same thing. Although our mind, our ego, resist and refuse to accept that evident truth. The third law says, any moment that begins is the right time. Let me repeat myself. Any moment that begins is the right time. Everything begins at the right time, neither before or after. When we are ready for something, when we're ready for something new to start in our lives, that is when it's supposed to begin. It will begin. And the fourth and final law says, when something's over, guess what, people? It's over. Just like that. When something is over, crash it because it's over. When something's over, it's over. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Just like that. If something ended in our lives, it's for our evolution. It's for us to grow. It's for your evolution. Therefore, it's better to leave it alone. Leave him or her alone. Leave it alone and move on and move forward. Because already, you have been already enriched with that experience. So it's time to move on. Especially if it didn't evolve you. I think it's not casual that you're listening to this. Someone needed to hear this inspirational word today with Inspirational Minutes with David. You see, these words came into our lives. It came into our lives through our Inspirational Minutes talk today with David. It's because we're prepared to understand, to even understand that no snowflake falls in the wrong place. I think about some things I've done in my life, and some decisions and reactions and actions that I've made in my life that grew me up or brought me to this point today in my life. Even brought me to a point where I have written another book, and this third book is going to be a beast. I'm going to give you the title. I just finished it last night. I'm happy about it, but what I recognized as I was writing the book and going through all the different stages of my life, because of semi-autobiography as well, then it hit you with some boom, it hit you with some ooh, it's going to hit you. But what I realized, and as I was talking about the story of my life, I realized that I was the toxic one. It was me. I was the toxic one. And I recognized it. I accepted it as I was writing the book. I've been working on this book about a little bit over a year. You see, I strived for others. Even when they hurt me, even when they disappointed me, I still strive. I still try to do for others, do good for others, even when they was hurting me, disappointing me. I still try to be there for them. I still try to put perfume, cologne on hit. You feel me? Faithful believer of second and third chances. That's who I am. And not just partners, but friendships. They're worse than snakes. Yeah, I was the toxic one. It was me. It was me. I agree. I was the toxic one. I was the toxic one. It was me. For calling first. For always being the one who reached out. For leaving me last in the line of priorities. For doing for others what no one would ever, never do for me. For believing in fairy tales. That everything will be all right. That they do love me. That they have accepted me. That they do care about my well-being. I believed in those fairy tales. They were miserable lies. Yeah, it was me. I was the toxic one. The toxic one was me at one time. Until the day I decided to become the bad person. And I started being my own priority. I started putting David first. I started putting the fly optician first and made the fly optician a priority. And when that happened, I became the worst person ever. For the people who noticed, they were no longer a priority. I stopped running to help. I learned to say, hell no. I gave each one the same thing that it was giving me in my life. The same thing, the same energy that they gave me, I gave it to them. And it was to open their eyes to see that I never had the same value they had in mind. I learned to be a priority, so no one could do that to me ever again, to make me the toxic person ever again. I lost all the useless and worthless people that were in my life. Try it. Try it, fam. See how good it feels to get the hit people out your life. Magnets out, the snakes out of your life. Try it. Be the bad person when you realize that you are the toxic person. This applies to bad lovers. This applies to family, friends, co-workers. This applies to bad neighbors, bad friendships. Apply to self first, and you'll see how your story becomes bad. Yesterday, wow, let me tell you guys something, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, it was November the 23rd. November the 23rd. It's a very imperative life for me. I'm moving around, getting a little nervous a little bit, but it was a very imperative day for me because it was 18 years since my mother passed. My mom passed November the 23rd, 2003. And when she passed, I was in a situation where I couldn't even reach out to her at that point, in that period in my life. I was going through. I was the toxic person that was going through and went through and had to go through and get through. But yesterday was the 18th anniversary of her soul leaving her body. You see, when the soul leaves its biological body, an expansion of consciousness, a sense of immense peace and liberation prevails. Souls never leave alone. No one ever never dies alone. Usually they're accompanied by relatives, friends, family who left before them, and who come to accompany them in the journey of leaving the body, their biological body. Spiritual guides are also present to calm them down and accompany them on their journey. Sometimes they are taken to places of recovery, especially if it was caused by immediate death or long, exhausting illness, or he or she had a very arduous life or hard life. The person who leaves the body receives and pleads our thoughts of gratitude for their life. We can always help them with our soothing words. I had to learn that. We can always help them with our soothing words of encouragement and thoughts to avoid our concern of attachment to the plan. You see, the soul says goodbye. Goodbye once it feels and realizes that its family members and friends are calmer. They usually present a present in their energy body through dreams. I dream about my mother a lot. I feel her energy a lot. And I guess she was waiting on me to come around and to be calmer in my thought and my energy. My soul that dwells within me. It dwells within me. She was still, waiting for me to get to that calmness, and I've done it many years ago. You see, what a person needs most when leaving their psychological base is to feel and know that when the soul leaves their biological body, that we will be okay. The greatest gift we can offer a person when they leave their body is our own peace and loving energy. And that's what I had to learn to do. Because you are the earth. You are the earth. In honor of the souls that are experiencing their transition, love and respect to all who are saying goodbye to a loved one. When you realize that we're composed of 84 minerals, 23 elements, and 8 gallons of water shared through 38 billion cells. You are the earth. You have been built from nothing for the parts left over of the earth that you have consumed, according to a set of hidden instructions in a double helix, on and on, so small enough. How can it be transported? How did it do that? When you are the earth, you are wonder, you are magic. It had to be transported by a sperm that reached an egg. You are recycled butterflies, plants, rocks, streams, wood, wolf skin, and shark teeth decomposed to the smallest infinitesimal parts and rebuilt into the most complex living being on this realm of existence. You are not living on earth, family. You are the earth. You are the earth. You are the earth. Recognize that. Accept it. And here's some more information. Because I thought about a lot of things yesterday on my mom's, 18-year gone. And even as I was writing this book, and I realized I am the earth, we are the earth, I have some pointers I thought about as I was writing the book. and some things I learned that I'm give to you. Learn to remain silent in times of times of greatest turbulence. When you're going through, learn to remain silent. Peace of mind and patience are your biggest and best allies during the crisis. Conquering those attributes, and these attributes is a part of your spiritual revolution. Avoid judging people. Their perception of the outside world is part of their internal world. And when you speak ill of others, you're speaking ill of yourself. I am you, you are me. You hurt them and you hurt yourself. Therefore, love them and love yourself. Focus your focus on things that you love most. What resists, you persist. If you focus on the negative, you will grow it. It becomes negative. Everything will become negative in your life. And if you focus on the positive, you will grow too. I ask, which one do you choose? Stay quiet. Stay quiet. It's not that it's bad to fight, but remember, it's just a test. You're paying old debts are the consequences of old actions. So inhale, exhale, and accept it and let it flow. The more you remain calm and receptive, the cleaner the karma and chakras get. Have hope. What seems real is just a product of evil thoughts of your imagination. Change, I say change. Evolve. Thoughts are things. Reality is created by its collective thought. Change your mind and you will change your reality. Forgive. Let go. Let it go. Learn to let go. It may be difficult. It may be complicated. It may be hard. But it's necessary. These negative feelings are what supports the cycle of karma. Someone has to break it now and break it down. Start making it yourself. Always speak positively. Words also form the reality, both your own and your words to others. Be careful what you say. Be positive and be positive and speak positive things. And choose every word well. Speak positive of your life and your family and friends' life. Meditate at least once a day. 5 minutes will be a good start. It's the best way to calm your mind and connect with your spiritual being. Visual situations pleasant for you and all your loved ones. Be visual about situations for you and your loved ones. Get into the visual side of your thinking. And what exists in your mind will manifest into your reality. Create this reality for you and your loved ones. You'll be creating happiness and adding spirituality awareness to your life. And also, give love. No matter what you receive, you continue to give love. Continue to give love. You know, with the news going on, they're going to continue to try to keep us, you know, scattered mind. They keep us divided. News, north, east, west, and south. That's what it drags your mind. It drags your mind to the north, to the east, to the west. Your mind is all over the place. Learn to stay off the fake news. Because they're keeping us distracted with all the fake news. Here's the deal. I am becoming more and more and more awoke. I have evolved and continually evolving in my life. And I want to share that with you. I want to share that with you. I had a story. I want to share with you. We're going to get off the north, east, west, and south because you are the earth. You're all over the place. You are, because you're the earth. You are the light. You are the light, which is the earth. I realize that light beings are naturally anti-authoritative, which means that we don't, if the law, if it don't sound right, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, which means naturally we resist decisions or values based solely on power, hierarchy. This line is present, even though they seem shy and embarrassing. This is related to the true essence of his or her mission here on earth. You are the earth. You are the earth. And don't forget that. I'm going to leave you with a story about the donkey and the tiger. Hit the subscribe button. Happy holidays. So the story of the donkey, what the donkey told the tiger. The donkey, the jackass, what he told the tiger. He told the tiger, the grass is blue. The tiger replied, no, hell no, the grass is green. Damn fool, it's green. The argument heated up, and the two decided to submit it to a referee. They needed a middle person. So they arguing back and forth. Donkey said the grass is blue. Tiger looking at the grass. It's green. I'm looking at it's green. Damn fool. So they needed a middle person. And so they went to the lion, the king of the jungle. He will be the mediator. And before reaching the clear of the forest, where the lion was sitting on his throne, the donkey began to scream, Your Highness! Your Highness! Is it true that the grass is blue? The lion replied, well, the grass is blue. The donkey hurried and continued. The tiger disagrees. He disagrees with me and contradicts me and annoys me. Please, Your Highness, punish him. The lion, which is the king, he declared, the tiger will be punished with 5 years of silence. The donkey jumped joyfully. He was happy. He jumped up and down. He was happy. I told you. He followed his path happy and repeating, the grass is blue. The tiger humbly accepted his punishment. But before he accepted his punishment, he asked the lion, My Majesty, why did you punish me? After all, the grass is green. The lion replied, You're right. Indeed, the grass is green. The tiger asked. He was incredulously asked. He asked, then why are you punishing me? The king, the lion, replied, that has nothing to do with the question of whether the grass is blue or green. Punishment happens because it is not possible for a brave and intelligent creature like you to waste time arguing with a goddamn donkey. And on top of that, comes to see me and bother me with a silly question. The worst waste of time is arguing with the fool and the fanatic who doesn't care about truth or reality, but only the victory of their beliefs and false illusions. Never, ever waste your time on pointless arguments. There are people who There are people who, because of many evidence, huge evidence that we present them, that we present them, or not, or not, or not, or not. My phone is going all over. But there are people, because of the many evidence and evidence will not that we present to them, are not in the ability to overstand. And others are blind by ego, hatred, and resentment. And the only thing they wish to have, reason. Only thing they wish to have, and they reason with this, they don't care. Even though they don't have it. They don't have reason. They just want to, they by their egos, they don't have any reasons. So when ignorance screams, intelligence shuts up. Your peace and tranquility are worth so much more. My name is David. I am the fly. Optician. Hit the subscribe button. You made it this far. Just carry you a little bit. Not too long, but a little long. Just a little bit. Hit the bell notifications. It helps our channel to grow. Hit the like button. Spread the news. Help us grow. Evolve. I love me. Because, first, I love you. And when you love you, in return, you'll love me. I'm David. I am the Fly Optician. You have just spent 30 some odd minutes with Inspirational Minutes with David. Happy holidays. Don't get days out here. Don't get days out here. During your holiday period. I love you in truth. Until next time, be safe. Peace.